Hello, folks. Welcome back to Kirk Plain. And today's discussion is going to be on a very broad topic of religion. Because I think religion gives everybody a different perspective and a different option to pursue for their track of belief. I mean, there's different religions on every street, different continents, in different cultures. Everyone has something different. I believe that's a part of the deception and distraction from God, the living, true God. I'm not even sure that I want to use the word God, but I guess since that's what the religions use, that's what we'll use. I prefer the term creator, but that's just me. And I'll use a lot of the other terms as well in conversations or discussions, or even I might even use some of the resources, a Bible, a dictionary, a historical document, something like that. I don't get much into trying to prove things because I want you to hit the books yourself. I've hit the books, I've done my research, I've done my studies, I've done my own investigations elsewhere, online, in books, outwardly, and religious practices. So basically this is just a place where I throw out different ideas for thought provocation, because I'm beyond the religiosity for the most part. I do have a few things that I mean, it's like you're a chef. There's a religious smorgasbord and you're just preparing and using every product and dish and food group at your disposal, and you're creating the truth with all of the ingredients that are at your disposal. And I believe that if you could take all the religious beliefs and systems and everything and combine them all together, that's your God. But then to step off of that idea and to conclude and boil it down in its simplest terms is they're all right, but you're still wrong. I know that's out there in left field, but that's kind of the way that I like it to be, because it's something that you pursue throughout your life is truth. And when you find truth, those prevailing truths are what set you free, and that comes from the Bible itself. It doesn't mean that the Bible's 100% true, even though the Christian wants you to think it is, but I don't necessarily agree with that. But the present reality is that what makes religion so deceitful is that most religions point outward at your outward appearance and your outward behaviors, and they focus your eyeballs out into the world. And so you start looking around and you start judging for yourself what is right and wrong and good and evil based on what's going on in the world. And then you get into little arguments on who's really right and who's really wrong. And for that matter, what belief's right and what belief is wrong. And while everybody's divided disgruntled and angry at each other, souls are hateful and bitter, deceitful, lying, self-indulgent, pleasure-seeking, condescending, arrogant, overbearing, narcissists. Bipolar, psychotic, unloving, unkind, unfaithful, evil to the core, negative, bitter, backbiting, gossiping, untrustworthy individuals. Because we're all busy judging each other on that. And when you can just stand there blaming and pointing out bad of others, you never have to deal with yourself. That's what makes the sin, Savior, salvation story so popular, is because it tells you in the Bible that you're all sin and sinners, and that there's a salvation in the Savior, and everybody's okay now. And that's not true. Nobody's okay now. It's not right to judge others. It's not right to be a hypocrite. It's not right to be bitter and hateful. The truth is that you are to go inside and to repair yourself in the light of God. Focus on yourself and clean the inside of the cup, because in the process of that, the outside will become clean. And that's the truth from the parable. Good day.